Hi, within this lecture, we're going to discuss how we can create a strategy for social engineering, and then we're going to see a tool called Maltego. So before we do that, let me explain you what social engineering is. So with social engineering, we want to gather information about our victim, and our victim in this case is a user. Okay, we're not going after machines, we're not going after parts or systems this time, we're going after the users. So, whatever you do, users are the most vulnerable parts of the system. Okay, so you may have like 1,000 people on your company, you may have the latest versions of softwares, firewalls, antivirus solutions, but people will be always vulnerable. And social engineering means to gather information about the user and use that information against that particular user in order to make them do what we want them to do. For example, we may want to send them a backdoor, and if they double click on run this backdoor, we would get a session on our Kali Linux. Okay? And in order to make them double click, in order to make them run our backdoor, we should have a social engineering strategy. For example, suppose that you have a target, okay? So you're working for a company and you're trying to hack the CEO of the company in order to assess whether they are vulnerable or not. So with a quick scan of social medias, you find out that the CEO actually loves the dogs. Okay? So you may create a backdoor and you may find the CEO's dog picture and embed that picture into the backdoor and make your backdoor look like a dog picture, and then you may try to send this file to the CEO and wait for them to click on and run the backdoor. And we're going to try and do that within this section. So I'm going to show you a tool in order to have a structured strategy, and you don't have to use this tool, okay? You can do this manually, but I'm going to show you anyway. So I'm going to run apt-get install Maltego C, okay? So this is a tool specifically created for social engineering purposes, and this does not come pre-installed with Kali Linux, so you have to run this, and then you may try to find this on your applications. So this is named Maltego, and if you click on this, it will pop open Maltego for you. And again, you don't have to use this, but most professionals use this if they're going to work with social engineering strategies. And this Maltego has a free version and a paid version, and in my opinion, in my experience, free version does not work very well, but it does some jobs, okay? And the pro version actually works good, but we're going to see how to use it with free version, of course. So let me stop here, and within the next lecture we're going to see how to use this Maltego tool.